All right, wow. What a start to week one. As usual, my week one picks were fucking shit. I always go around 500 week one, and it pisses me off because you always think you get a read on shit, but you're really just basing shit off last year, and I know better than that, but I repeatedly do it anyways for week one, and then I finally start to smarten up a bit week two, and then week three, I'm usually on point. Doesn't mean I got the right picks, but I'm usually at least looking factually and smarter about things anyways. First, holy fuck. Lamar Jackson, 59-10, 3/4 of play, 5 TD passes. The Dolphins, when they said they were going to revolt if they traded Laramie Tunzel, which they did to Houston, oh my god, did they mean they were just going to quit on the season, demand trades out of fucking Miami, not really play? Like, is that a team that's just giving up? Are they going to be the first team in NFL history to not only have a perfect season, but a perfect season on the flip side by not winning a single game all year? Could they be the first one to go perfect in the win column and what the fuck do you call it? A goose egg in the fucking win column. So I don't know. Just a quirky thing that I was thinking about. I don't know if anybody even gives a fuck. Whatever. But Lamar Jackson, while Baltimore Ravens, I think they're legit and their schedule should kind of mislead me a little bit because they should be able to take advantage of it, in my opinion. Anyways, comebacks, Cardinals come back. Kyler Murray, a really rough, probably 3/4, let alone the first half, but a great fourth quarter. Did he get the jitters out from his first NFL start? I don't know, but a tie game with Detroit. If I'm a Detroit fan, man, my heart just dropped. And yeah, I'm talking about my little brothers. They're Detroit everything. So whatever. A little fun at them. The Eagles down 17-0 to Washington. Come back, take that 32-27. I noticed a trend in week one, which I think will continue and get even worse and evolve into maybe week 2 and 3. I was talking with a friend of mine yesterday about this even. All them players and teams who didn't play their starters and start players in the preseason at all got off to really rocky first half starts. And the only team, even the Patriots in a way, but the Steelers got off to a slow start as well. The Steelers, I don't even think started in week one. They looked god awful, but yeah, I noticed that it's almost like the preseason is going to lead into week 1 and 2 of the regular season is what I'm trying to get at. I took a long bullshit way about it, but that's all I'm really trying to say. The Bills down 16-0, then Josh Allen gets into a groove. What do you have? 3 fumbles in the first half. 2 were recovered by the Jets. Jets couldn't score a fucking thing off them. Then he got rolling. They end up taking out the Jets, and now the Bills go to the Giants this week. What else? Patriots, yeah, they just ran wild on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looked totally inept. They couldn't get a thing going on offense without Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. I don't think a wide receiver can really take over and win you a game necessarily. But boy, the Steelers, they got to find some way to get some rhythm or something going on offense. Roethlisberger, whoever, anybody on that team, Juju, like, somebody's got to get going for Pittsburgh. The Cowboys, wow. I thought they'd roll the Giants a little more than they did once I found out that Zeke was coming back. But man, Dak Prescott, what the Giants have? 1 fucking pressure all game, and that was it. And the Giants, like, Saquon Barkley has, 7 touches in the entire first fucking half? He scored your touchdown for you. Like, he got, 11, 13 touches the whole fucking game? It just blows my fucking mind how you don't play one of the best players in the entire fucking league and give him that few touches, especially when you're trailing the Cowboys. Like, and the Cowboys offense, wow, on the flip side, Dak Prescott, his numbers were great. He had a lot of throws that were maybe low and behind receivers where the receivers did a great job of hauling in the pass. But man, they as soon as they tried to load the box on Zeke, Jerry Jones was actually right about this in his talk with the media after game 1. But man, they tried to load the box against Zeke. Dak actually was making the throws and everything. Cowboys looked impressive. I still say them and the Eagles. You flip a coin. The only reason I'm picking the Eagles to win over the Cowboys is because of my heart. I think they're neck and neck, and Even my Cowboy fan friends that I talk with, you can ask them. I tell them all. I think they're going to be neck and neck. I think they're both going to win double digits. And they both look pretty good in the second halves, especially of their games. Oh, and furthermore, Lamar Jackson only played 3/4 of that fucking Baltimore and Miami game. Atlanta, they couldn't protect Matt Ryan. Oh my goodness. That could be a long season if that O-line doesn't come together. The Vikings converted all 4 turnovers the Falcons had into touchdowns. 28-0 right off the hop. Atlanta scored 2 late garbage time touchdowns. Irrelevant. The Vikings look good. I actually have flipped my pick. Before the season started, I made all my picks. You can see, hopefully you can see, I highlighted Green Bay to win this game. I've changed my mind already. I'm going to be picking Minnesota, but I'll get to that later on. This is my week 1 review. 49ers, NFL record for the fewest forced turnovers last year was 7. They had 5 forced fumbles and 2 interceptions, if I remember correctly. Week 1 against Jameis Winston. Holy fuck. This dude throws more interceptions than anyone besides Nate Peterman. Oh my goodness. Atlanta, 3 interceptions in week 1, already more than they had the entire fucking season last year. 2 of them for pick sixes. Just, I don't even know what to say. I thought Tampa might do something. I don't like Winston, but I still thought Tampa would be able to do something. I thought Arians would be able to do something with that offense, at least make them formidable. He's still probably, I shouldn't say probably, he still might, but week 1 was not a good testament to that. Saints-Texans, what a fucking game. Game of the week, hands down. Entertaining from start to finish. 2 teams look like true contenders in their conferences against each other. It doesn't matter what teams they're playing. They will be formidable this year. Lutz missed that 55, 56, whatever it was, yard field goal to end the first half. Then gets his redemption by fucking kicking a 57. And he fucking nailed it with room to spare to win the game for the Saints. What a game. Watson was sacked 6 times, but still, give Laramie Tunsil, that was his first start with the Texans. He's only been there about a week. It's going to take a couple weeks, but that O-line with Tunsil there, I think there'll be at least an average O-line, like at least around 13, 15, 10, 15, something like that. And that should give enough protection where Houston will be a true contender. Should be able to keep Watson healthy if Tunsil and the line can get together and just be at least an average of the pack O-line. That team is deadly. Raiders, Antonio Brown, whatever. Who needs him? Was it the Broncos' inept defense? I think so. But wow, Oakland played well the first game. It might have just been the emotional and wanting to prove it to everybody. And speaking of prove it to everybody, wow, Baker Mayfield looked like he was trying to prove everybody they're Super Bowl contenders right off the hop. He was just trying to be aggressive and force everything. And that may have been Cleveland's biggest downfall. Tennessee is a good all-around team. Their defense, in my opinion, is underrated. They got a solid running attack. They got a solid passing game. They're a good all-round formidable team. And I like them quite a bit more actually this year than I did originally. Cleveland, relax. Just play your game. Play within the rhythm. Take what the defense gives you, Baker. Don't force it. You got a big game this week going to New York. Odell Beckham Jr. returning to New York. He's going to want to be able to prove himself. If you guys just stay relaxed, you should be able to get a win and get your season back on track. But if you keep trying to force shit and trying to prove all the hype was right from the get-go, you're just going to ruin your fucking season. So I hope they can turn it around. I've always had a soft spot for the Browns, but I'm just not sold on them totally yet. So anyways, that wraps up my week 1 review. Peace.